Why hello folks, Denobi2 here, and thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. On this episode, we're going to be taking a first look at the newly announced figures from Hot Toys. So let's not waste any time. Shall we enter the Hex? Hey, it's no big surprise. We knew very well we were going to get the Scarlet Witch in a Hot Toys form. Come on, who were we kidding, right? That being said, we knew very well we were going to get a reissue on the Vision. It only made sense. That being said, though, I will say, though, blown away. They knocked it out of the park. 90% accuracy on this thing. This looks like the actress. This looks like her. It is, it's incredible. Let's not forget, though, that mistake they did back in 2015. What happened there? Oh, that was a mess. Anyway, this head sculpt, holy smack, gorgeous, simply gorgeous. This is the actress. This is I mean this is Elizabeth Olsen by all means. It's just it's incredible what they were able to accomplish this time around. It's amazing what 5 years of a little bit of R&D and a little bit of a tender loving care will do to a head sculpt. Pleather. There's a couple things here that just stands out. It's a pleather outfit. It's a hybrid outfit. It's more of a dress. She's wearing pants. There's a cape. Possible Thyssen? I don't know. There's a lot going on here. I mean, there really is. I will say though, I am seriously digging the sculpt on the hair. I really am. I am loving it. Friggin' loving it. And I don't know about those joints. I don't know if they're going to be using a jointed body or if it's going to be a seamless joint, kind of like that rubber technology that they've used for Gamora and other previous female characters. I don't know. The problem with these type of bodies, though, is that after a little bit of time and any type of extreme posing, they tend to crack and weather, and I'm not sure what's going to happen over the long run. I will say, though, oh my God, this makeup, the makeup on this figure, stellar. Simply stellar. My God, I'm loving it. As you know, with the whole hair and the whole sculpted hair, it doesn't matter. I mean, I tend to go with what works. Look at these little flame effects here. It looks like there's a light beam, a glow effect on there. I'm not exactly sure, but it definitely does add to the effect. It wouldn't matter to me anyway. I don't know if I would pose my Scarlet Witch with the glow effects. Cat's out of the bag. I need Scarlet Witch. I need her in my collection. This is an easy win for me. 100%. I love that when the light shines your face from certain angles from these photo shoots, you get different representations of the look, and I'm loving it. I really am. I like the her eyes, that look of emotional, like you've entered the Hex, you're in my world, suffer the consequences. Let's look at the cape, though. I love the cape. Love the cape. And the backdrop diorama looks, it's most likely going to be a cardboard cutout of the Hex, which is fine. I don't know if I'm going to... The thing with the dioramas, it's always a hit or miss for me. If I have the space, if I'm feeling it at the time, I'll use it. But for most part, I tend to always skip the diorama. It's not a deal breaker for me. It really isn't. The flight pose here may be a concern for some because of the fabric. I don't know if this type of fabric can take the stress. So I would speculate that the flight pose will be limited. And it doesn't look good. I don't know. I would probably, I mean, yeah, she fights at the end with Agnes, but I don't know if I'd want Scarlet Witch in a flight pose. That being said, like I said, the cat's out of the bag. I need her. The only Scarlet Witch I have is that first one from the 2015, so this is a no-brainer. I enjoyed the show. The ending sucked. Episode 9 was a big letdown, but it was fun. I mean, it was 2 months that I was emotionally vested, so I'm in. I really, really am in. Looks like you get the Darkhold Book of Sins, and you get the what else do you get with this thing? You get the reflective eyes. I'm still the rubber body or the jointed body. It's not going to be a deal breaker, but it may be for some. When you're using the rubber body with the seamless joints on it, it tends to crack. Koof! Gamora. But and as far as price, and my thing is at this point it doesn't matter. If you've gone this deep into the rabbit hole of collecting Hot Toys, price at this point is not going to matter. The only thing that's going to matter is whether or not you want Scarlet Witch in your collection. Honestly, that's really that's all that's concerned. And then how long is it going to take? Hot Toys, my God, they're just dragging their feet. They really are when it comes to the MCU characters. I'm guessing a year and a half, maybe a year. It'd be nice. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to get this out within a year. Don't know if Hot Toys can pull it up though, since they are getting slammed with other pre-orders. Star Wars. That being said, let's jump over to the Vision. My dear friend, the Vision. Look at this guy. I passed on the first one. I really, really did. I was not feeling him in Age of Ultron. But my God, this will be the first Vision. This is going to be a mandatory buy for me. It looks like the paint scheme has improved. I'm not sure about the head sculpt. It looks like it's going to be a different head sculpt. I'd have to go back and reference the Age of Ultron. It looks like it's a different head sculpt. I missed the first one. It was I missed the first time release on purpose. First one had that cartoony paint scheme. I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. Plus, Vision seemed like he was just shoehorned in to Age of Ultron, and it was such a crowded market at the time for pre-orders. So he was just a pass. He was just unfortunately passed. And since we're reviewing Vision from top to bottom, is anybody gonna talk about the elephant in the room here? Come on now, you know what I'm talking about. You know. What's this? What's Justice League, Aquaman here all over? I don't know. The damn thing's in 3D for crying out loud. WandaVision 3D stereoscope. I don't know. I hope it gets fixed or improved or somewhat manageable. Vision. He's one of those characters that you have to be emotionally vested. You have to like him. You really gotta, and I did. I mean, I grew to like him in the show. I really did. I mean, they really added they really brought his character to life. And the likeness is there. I mean, this does look like Paul Bettany. It looks different. I mean, it's a complete, I'm hoping it's a completely different figure. I'm hoping that they just didn't use exact same body. He looks bigger. He looks more muscular. Again, I didn't like the first one from Age of Ultron. I like this pose right here. I wish that they would have included the director's chair because I liked this episode. I really did. I saw this. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I don't think they're gonna include the chair. Posability, I mean, just if you look at the joints, tons of stress on the fabric. So if anything with Vision, I'm guessing your best bet is to pose him in flight, but don't go too extreme. Flight pose could possibly work here. I mean, it's not out of the realm. He does tend to float or fly more than Scarlet Witch. So I'll come up with a way to display him in a more dramatic flight pose. I like this right here with his flowing cape. The diorama works for him here. It really does. I'm not a big diorama fan, but in this particular photo shot here, it tends to work for me. I'm like, okay, this can work. This could possibly work here. Overall, again, there's no point about talking about price. I'm guessing maybe $250, $265 when it gets announced. But at this point, it's not going to matter. The question is whether you want Vision in your collection or not. Were you emotionally vested into WandaVision? It was 2 months. Plus, you know, we're going to get the White Vision. We're going to get the White Vision, and if you're a completist in the MCU like I am, you're going to want regular Vision and you're going to want the White Vision, which I'm sure we're probably going to get. I'm hoping we do. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This was fun. I don't know if it's going to be a day one pre-order, but it's definitely going to be added into my collection. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys decide to do.